Thank you for your backing on Patreon. Hi guys, this is just a quick video. I say quick video, last time I've recorded this once I managed to fail that one, but never mind, I'm touching on another topic. So today's little talk that what I do is on kickdown, how kickdown is induced and what it means for bus companies and how bus companies disable it, why enthusiasts don't always want to do it, etc, etc. So starting off with, kickdown is just simply your engine at full throttle, full injection, and the gearbox holding gears or kicking or changing down the gear to keep momentum up the hill or along the straight, working your engine harder, keeping the acceleration or providing better acceleration. Let's be honest, it's a bus, not Ferrari. It ain't gonna go that quick, although certain buses do. So on that note, I really should have got that one ready, shouldn't I? Oh, I've got to find it now in here. Oh, I'm close. I'm close. Here. So this is, I was good, wasn't it? This is my throttle. Slight differences. Mine's more like this. You get the little spring there. That goes over that basically, and pushes a rod. Well, that pushes a rod down, and then this is your kick down induction here. So that pushes this down, and that turns the electronic fly-by-wire, which turns the electronic potentiometer in here, which then sends an electrical signal out to the EDC and the gearbox control to what needs to happen. So you'll have just before 100% throttle, and then just after that, before the stop screw, you'll have full induction kickdown. Now, depending on your throttle, like this throttle here, this will work on the induction sensor, which is you push the pedal further down, you induct inside the throttle bit here, and it sends a signal out to the gearbox computer going, can you get down please, or is it possible? And if it is, the gearbox will kick the gear down or make it so you can hold the gear, so you can then zoom off, well, move quicker. On air throttles it can be a button, or on some modern ones it can be a button as well. I'll do this in a slightly different order than what I've already done this in. Companies disconnect kickdown because it's not very fuel efficient and is a lot of extra strain on the engines, especially when it's a service bus and you've got drivers with lead foots. On a prime example is in our fleet 19450. This has had its kickdown, it's still enabled, and it keeps breaking down because of the engine. The engine keeps leaking oil and stuff like that. It's because the engine is being caned every single day, every single minute of every single day, and kickdown just, well, it makes the valves bounce on top of the engine bollock really. The other thing to say is every automatic has kickdown or something, whether it's a hill climb sensor of some description like our newer buses, the MMCs and stuff like that. They'll have a hill climb sensor rather than kickdown, which will detect if you're on a hill and if you're not gaining enough speed or you're not really accelerating up the hill and you've got full throttle down, it will then supposed to change down, wind the turbo up, and the hamster goes mad and you go up the hill. In theory, it doesn't always work like that. So that's basically how it is. So companies disconnect it by either putting a bolt here, which stops you from getting to the full full injection part and touching the sensor, or they just unplug it. Simple as, they just unplug it, because the EDC doesn't know any different. It'll just think that it's never been pressed, which companies won't mind. So obviously the extra wear I've already spoken about. It's wear on your engine, and you know, working your engine hard like that all the time, and you put a lot of strain on the turbo, on your intercooler, and obviously on your engine block itself. Also then, because you're working the engine harder, your cooling system has to work harder, because it's got to keep your engine cool. And like mine, it's a touchy subject. So that's basically how it works. This is the air throttle configuration. Normally there's a button on the floor, or I think it's on the plunger. I'm not 100% sure on the throttle one, but I know 374 will be re-enabling theirs. Theirs is the same, it's just a bolt underneath the throttle that stops it from connecting with kickdown. That's basically it. As I say, you can hold gears like I did here on Christmas Day, when we're very grown-uply beating this Mini off the mark. You'll hear my engine rev massively. So there I'm using the full rev range, because that's the other thing the kickdown gives, is it gives you extra rev range, whereas like this bus will always try and stay in the green if you're not on the kickdown, because that's where it is most economical. As I say, that's why companies get rid of it, because it's not very economical. I think it's round here somewhere. You see the traffic lights changing. No, it's not. Oh yeah, we go up the hill here. It's there. It's there. We get a bit of gear changed up. It's not enough. And then there we go. We go from 1000 to 2000 RPM. Which, as I say, that's a massive strain, and it's also a strain really on the gearbox, because you're engaging the clutch and then disengaging it, and then engaging it and disengaging it, and it's a constant gear changing under kickdown sometimes, which is, well, again, it's extra wear. This is why enthusiasts don't always want to do it. The other reason, as I said before, is fuel economy. When you're using kickdown and when you're thrashing your engine hard, you're lucky to get 5 mpg out of it, especially if you're a 10 litre like this, like mine is. You're really lucky to get 5 mpg out of it. So that's basically it, and that's basically how it works. Why companies disable it, why enthusiasts might not want to do it, although it does sound good. It's nice to have a good engine roar every now and again. And that is all I'm going to say, and I hope you found this small video interesting and worthwhile your watching time. If you want more like this, more little bits of insider information, or I say insider information about how parts of the bus work, give this video a good thumbs up, like it, and share it out. And obviously comment your suggestions down below, and I'll have a look and see what other parts I can look at in showing how they work. Thank you very much for your time. Please do make sure you like, comment and subscribe. Don't forget to have a look at Patreon. Give us a good subscribe on there. You patrons help run this channel and keep this channel going. Google adverts patron do. And I've put a new goal on there now. At the first goal, which is $100 per month, I will remove all the adverts off all my channels. I'll demonetize my channel for you, and that will be my first main goal there. Thank you very much for watching. Make sure you share this video out. Bye for now.